Hello, dear student. In the previous lecture we did regarding the science, we have completed our three chapters. First, acid base salt we have already done during our classes, regular classes. In the virtual lectures, video lectures, we have done metal and non-metal. And the last one we did is your carbon. These three chapters we have completed. Today we are going to start your next chapter, that is periodic classification of elements. Okay. Today in nature we have listed with 118 elements total. We have seen the periodic table of this shape, particularly in your labs as well. Okay, this is the periodic table having 118 kinds of elements, or you can say atoms shown in that. That what is their atomic number and what mass number there. Okay, but they have put it in some sequence particularly. So why we are? So the first paragraph you will see that he is making order out of chaos. So chaos is the word. Chaos is a situation, dear, in which a confusion situation, mean to say. Chaos mean to say nothing is clearly observable, yeah, understandable. That situation is known as chaos particularly. So making order out of chaos. See? Okay. Now what is the making order out of chaos? Why we are making order? And what's the reason behind it? Because we need to study the properties first. Mean to say why we are classifying the elements. First question is for your chapter. Why we are classifying elements in the form of periodic table? Why? Because study of properties, physical and chemical for any particular element. Every particular element has some physical and chemical properties. So because study of properties of elements separately is not easy, because study of the properties of elements separately, each and every element, if we study separately, the study is not easy particularly. So that's why we are first thing classifying the elements and making order out of chaos. And this first step out of this is taken by Mr. Dauvergne in 1870. He given his classification on the basis of law of triads. Listen there, in the whole chapter of this periodic classification, we are going to study four classifications. First is Dauvergne. Okay. Then we will discuss about Newlands. These are the main four we are going to discuss. Mendeleev, and at last modern periodic table which we are using right now. So about all these classifications, what we have to study first in introduction. In introduction, on what basis it depends, we will study. Second thing, what is the results? What is the output of that classification? Third thing, what is the limitation? Okay, what is the limitation remained in that concept? And that makes to develop the next classification. So let's start with the first one, that is your Dauvergne classification. In the Dauvergne, what he did when he started the classification, actually 31 known elements at that time. This is going on introduction part. Okay, known elements at that time is 31. only. Today 118. Okay. But at that time is 31 elements are known at that time. So out of those 31 elements, he started to making the order. He formed a law. This is known as law of triads. What is law of triads states? Law of triads states that mass of middle element is will always be the average of the masses of the first and third element. Mean to say, for example, let's take for example, the first triad he formed is of lithium, sodium and potassium. If you go for the masses, this one have 3 particularly mass, this one have 23 and this one have 39 particularly. Sorry, the mass with associated with this one is particularly you will go for 6. Okay. So you will see that when you add up the mass of 13, these two elements, first and third elements, okay, they will add up particularly and you will do the average. The mass will come exactly equal to or average according to middle element particularly. Okay, lithium is actually 7 here. So the mass will exactly come out 23, which is the mass of the middle element. So he formed the law of triads on the basis of first thing, masses. And he forms the triad. Triads mean 3. He arranged the 3 elements in that order that mass of the middle element will always be the average of the other 2 elements in that triad. Okay, this is the first thing, law of triads. So this is the introduction. What you will tell in the introduction, I am repeating again, that Dauvergne started his classification in 1817, and at that time only 31 elements are known. He started that classification on the law of triads, which states that mass of middle element is always will be the average of other 2 elements masses. Okay, then you will tell one example particularly. Other triads also given by him, like calcium, strontium, barium, chlorine, bromine, iodine. These 3 triads actually given by the Dauvergne. Okay, so now what are the results? Mean to say achievements. These results he can ask about the achievements in the form merits. Any words can come in this one. Okay, now what's that? First thing you will say, he successfully classify almost word you will definitely use. Okay, he successfully classify almost elements known at that time according to their physical and chemical properties. Okay, he successfully classify almost elements known at that time according to their physical and chemical properties. That you will give in the advantage particularly, okay, or merits of the Dauvergne classification. Now, what is the limitation? The third thing. 2 things we have done: introduction, results. Now the last thing we come is the limitation. Okay, so limitation particularly. This limitation word can be also represented in different formats like demerits. In different will book you will get different words. Drawbacks. Okay, any word can be done. The answer is same thing. But what are the limitation of the Dauvergne classification it is? First, this is the first classification. That's why limitation is ranged is a lot of this one. However, we will the main limitation we will list it, that he will not able to classify all the elements. Mean to say he only for three triads. Okay, almost elements you can say is remained unsatisfied or unclassified. That's why he will not able to classify all the elements. Okay. Second thing you will say simple limitation, that he didn't consider that more elements in future will be known. Mean to say he didn't consider that in the future there will be more elements known. Okay. He considered that only 31 elements today known and that will remain as it is in the future. But you know very well that today we have 118 elements total. However, out of 118 elements, 98 are naturally occurring. The rest of are man-made in laboratory prepared by the humans. So, or you can say synthetic elements you can call, like technetium, promethium. There are 20 elements are known which are prepared in the laboratory. Okay, so today our Dauvergne classification, its introduction, its results, its limitations are quite complete. Okay, so today first thing you will do, read the topic. Okay, read the topic. Second, make your notes. Okay, third, sort out 5 short kind cues and answer in your rough note. You will make your notes in fair notebook always. Okay, you will make your notes always in fair notebook and your questions answer in rough notebook, dear particular. Okay, thank you.